People are going for quality in terms of acting and everything else now. You can't fool them anymore.
Yeah.
Well, Sid, you got, let me ask you a question. You got any favorites for the evening?
They're all my favorites. Everybody should win. Why not?
Have you, of the shows that you saw or the movies that you've seen so far, anyone stand out in your mind?
Well, I like Shine. Shine was a very good picture. I mean, the performance was sensational. I know Eddie Valentino, who plays it in the movie, he gets an Academy Award, but this was really a wonderful performance. And it was great to see the music come out of a man, you know, who was so disturbed.
Yeah.
And it was a wonderful picture. I enjoyed it.
Well, we had Neil Simon here just a second ago, your buddy.
Oh, yeah.
And by the way, I want to say something to you guys. I saw the PBS special, the show of shows with the writers. I think that was one of the great shows for PBS. I mean, just the jokes that came out of that evening and the stories was great.
Well, that was like a writing session.
Yeah.
It really was. It was like a writing session, and we had a lot of fun, a lot of laughter.
Got them right here. We got Connie Stevens and Jack Carter. Well, what do you think about the night so far?
Oh, I'm so excited. I just got off the plane, went to work, got dressed in 15 minutes, and I am so excited. Great performances this year. And this is a chance for us all to hang out, right?
Yeah, sure. You got a movie coming out.
Yes.
Why don't you tell us about it?
With Renee and Joe. What's the name of it?
Oh, it's called Love Is All There Is. I have two.
All right.
Love Is All There Is with Renee Taylor, Joe Bologna. They wrote it, directed it. And another one called Race with Destiny, the James Dean story. So
Oh, yeah. That's long expected.
I'm doing a pilot right now. It's kind of fun. Kind of fun to be back in my own business.
Yeah. Well,
Is that the guy who-
Tired of the creams.
Just flew
Not
in
really.
from Wyoming, right? Huh?
I just came in from Jackson Hole, Wyoming, where
Yeah.
I live now.
She bought the state.
She bought it.
Moose.
It's
Well,
so
there's everything.
beautiful.
You know, with this evening, we got to go with predictions. How about
Yeah.
some for you?
I think Jeffrey Rush
about
for
Billy Bob?
performance. I think still Rush. And then I think English Patient for the film. What do you think, Jack?
Yeah.
Oh, no, wait a minute. Jack, I want you
Well, that's
to
how
turn
I
to that
voted.
camera.
Your turn.
I voted for the English Patient, but I'm rooting for Jerry Maguire. And I give me the money, baby, give me the money.
Show me the money.
Show me the money.
I want you to look at this face. Hey, Marla Gibbs. Tell us what's going on with you.
Well, right now we have this wonderful theater called The Vision, which
Right.
we're hoping more people will be attracted to because economically California's been in such desperate state economically that we've suffered.
Where's it located
It's
at?
located in Lemert Park, which is about 3 or 4 blocks from Magic's Theater, if you've been over to look at Magic's.
Okay.
It's about 43rd and Crenshaw, 1 block east of there, is where Lemert Park is. It sits in a little pocket there.
Okay, now you got a production going on there too right now, don't you?
Yes, it's called Jezebel. It's a wonderful gospel opera. Stars Darryl Coley and Wendy Barnes and another lady named Dolores Hall and a cast of 60.
Okay.
It's a 1,000-seat theater. And
Big theater.
yes, Dorothy Dandridge just left from our small theater.
Right.
And we're looking for people to come and enjoy the theater. Plus, I'm doing Duchess, one of the cows in 101 Dalmatians. And I'm very excited about that because I've always wanted to do that animated stuff.
Right.
And I'm doing Border to Border, which young man Chris Owens, Gary Owens' son,
Oh, okay, Gary.
is doing a production. He works at Warner Brothers, and we're going to shoot it this weekend at Gary's house. And Gary's performing in it, and I had the opportunity of being in it also.
Fantastic.
And I just came back from Chicago with the Bewitched cast, which was a lot of fun. And they also have a project
Right.
in which I might be a witch.
Hey, listen,
A
you
witch with a W.
you got reruns playing all over the world too.
Yeah, I'm not getting any more money, so forget that. I need something else.
I understand, but you know, I'll tell you, everyone, you know, that's really where you got your, that was
I
where you got
love
your
it.
start. But
I love
everyone really
Florence.
got to know you. You know, and Florence was a character who knew how to talk back.
Yes,
You know?
and Mary was the next step.
Right.
Mary got the man and the child.
Right. But now you're really going full bore with your own projects.
Well, I'm not going forward. There's no money there, but there's
Yeah.
my heart.
Well, that's what
And
counts.
then I'm ready to come back to work.
Fantastic.
Yes.
Well, you'll see her real soon. And when you get a chance, go down to the theater. I'll tell you, the production's really great. And they can use a little help down there, too, at
A
the same
lot
time.
of help. Thank you.
All right.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Marlon.
Thank you.
Thank you,
and
baby.
thank for all your support over the years.
We're here with Mariette Hartley. And this is a little different for these movies this year, isn't it?
Well, I guess, I mean, they're all wonderful, but the thing that thrills
Different
me...
class of film, though, isn't it?
It's a
today?
different... Well, I think that so many of the films that do win generally have a deep spiritual base somehow, that there's something
Right.
about a reawakening, something about someone who maybe is disadvantaged and then gains this extraordinary success or whatever.
Right.
But what to me was so wonderful, for example, in Secrets and Lies, it was about secrets. It was about revealing secrets. It was a very, very powerful piece and a very important piece, I think, whether it wins or not. It has so much to say about what we must do in order to live.
Right.
Sling Blade, to me, was just absolutely astonishing. I mean, that Billy Bob Thornton had the guts and the courage and the power to be able to pull that thing off by himself for very little money. I mean, it's such a powerful message. I mean, we've already seen one of the great acceptance speeches ever in the world by Cuba Gooding.
Right.
Which just started off the show. It's such a blast. And I guess that The English Patient is probably going to sweep it, but I felt that I really adored, and I know Lauren Bacall was wonderful too, but I also adored the supporting actress in Secrets and Lies, Marianne. I thought she was phenomenal. I mean, so they're very, very powerful performances that are being celebrated, and I'm so proud to be an actor. It's a great night for us.
You know, I'll tell you, I think that of the nominees this year in particular, you had a lot of class acts up there. You had a lot of great performers. Not people who were nominated for the names and just the revenue.
No, and that's nice. That really is very refreshing. It gives many of us poor struggling actors some hope.
Well, you know, it was kind of like Hollywood is now looking at the talent, not the revenue.
Isn't that nice?
And now they're finding there is a market for great films, not just blockbusters, but great films, great stories, great human interest stories.
Yes, and I hope that lasts. Won't that be nice?
Well, it does. There's always a 3 to 5 year cycle.
I mean, this is such a great shirt.
Did we hear that anytime tonight?
It's a shirt.
I didn't think we heard any of this, did we?
Oh my God, look at this. This is fabulous.
I'll let you keep going if you want to.
Fabulous. Look at this shirt. Oh my God. Oh my God, it's
unbelievable.
Fabulous. Okay.
I'm going to quit.
Right.
I'm only giving you 2 hours to quit that. Now you can see she's redressing,
I
mate.
can't put, it goes down like this. Okay, go ahead.
If you're going to be an Academy Award show, there's probably no one better to be there than Rod Steiger. Rod, what are you up to nowadays?
Well, I got about 5 films coming out. I got a thing called Truth and Consequences. I got a thing called The Animals. I got a thing called Incognito. And I've been working a lot, traveling too much. I'm glad to be home with my wife and my son.
Oh, yeah. Now, the first movie coming out now, the next release you actually have.
I think it's going to be the picture with Truth or Consequences, which I did with Kiefer Sutherland.
Right.
He directed it and played it. And then after that, I think the picture I did with Jason Patrick, which is called Incognito.
You know, we had more interviews tonight than any other broadcast team. We had more interviews than CNN. We had more interviews than CBS and NBC. And later on, we have some one-on-one interviews that we've been granted as we hit this. This charity is probably the #1 charity near and dear to my heart. And Marty here, our producer, her father was very close friends with Danny Thomas. So now she's working with us on the show, and it must have been an awful meaningful night to you, too.
Oh, it's been so thrilling. But you know what I want to ask you?
Yeah.
Who was your favorite person to interview tonight? Boy, we've got some great ones, but who did you...
Oh, well, I think I was Robin Williams. This man is a madman. I have to tell you something. We're going to have to edit part of his, which you'll see will be edited. And maybe we'll show you what he said in some of the bloopers, but it was unbelievable, some of the things he came out with and ran with us, you know?
Yeah, well, he liked you better than anybody else. He talked to you for a long time.
Well, he called me a sheep, I thought.
Was that... No, I called you a convict.
He
Best looking convict you've ever seen, isn't it?
You know, this Orange County Night Show has really turned into a lot of fun, and this is keep blossoming more and more. We've gotten a lot of requests from different cable outlets to be on, and we are expanding. We're going up to Los Angeles County, we're going down to San Diego County, and we're having a great time. So stay tuned. We'll be right back. We got much more interviews coming on. It's a star-studded night, and we're in the middle of it, Orange County.
Yes. Thanks, Orange County.
We'll be right back to you.
Come back.
This is Dr. Peter Doherty, who is the Chief of Immunology at St. Jude Children's Research Hospital and is this year's Nobel Laureate in Medicine.
Congratulations are in order.
Thanks a lot.
Thank you very much for appearing in Orange County tonight.
Yes.
And in August, we're doing a big fundraiser down there for St. Jude's.
Oh, wonderful.
We're working on it now, and the program will be covering it.
Oh, that's
We're looking
great.
forward to seeing it.
Well, I went to Stockholm and was present when Dr. Doherty received his Nobel Prize. It was
fantastic.
Quite an exciting evening.
We can use the money.
Yeah, I understand.
That's
I understand.
right.
Thank you, Marla.
Yes,
coming
thank
on.
you.
Yes, how are you?
tell you, we have a lot of stars here tonight, and Danny Thomas has attracted a lot of people.
My God, you mugged a jockey.
Of course. No, it must have been from San Francisco with that type of shirt, you know?
Really?
It's kind of a...
No, that's not enough colors.
No.
Look at you. Papillon.
Listen, this is 3 o'clock in the morning.
All it needs is a number in your goddamn San Quentin. Give it up.
It worked. How did you know? It's back here.
Yeah, it's back over there.
All right.
Yeah, call Vinny.
I'm serving broken leg of lamb here. If I tell a little line.
Pardon me, it's crazy.
Well, you're one of the greats that come here. We've seen a lot of older stars, but I see a transition this year.
To really older stars?
To really older stars. No, but actually last week we were in the Friars Club, and as we looked at the wall, these were all these people who were very much involved with Danny Thomas. And all of a sudden we see them kind of going from this earth. And now with Marlo and Phil
Especially
and Terry.
in the steam room.
In the steam room. Very well, they got
The Schwitzbath.
Well, we did see Sid Caesar still running around here.
Is he?
He's here. He was just here.
Serious? Oh, yay.
It's a great deal. But a new crop of stars are now coming into St. Jude's.
A new crop?
A new crop.
Oh, good to you.
And they're growing fast. The corn higher like this.
They are cloning them thanks to the new program, or climbing them thanks to our Jewish wing.
Or maybe they're climbing the clones. Oklahoma.
Strange to think about if you're cloning sheep. I didn't know that much difference between them to begin with. Except for that blue-eyed one. She's a stunner. The ramifications are amazing.
You know the only trouble with those are they can hear a zipper 30 miles away.
I know, and if you're up against a cliff, they push back.
Hello to Orange County tonight.
We'll get that right on.
Okay.
And here we are at St. Jude's, and guess who we have?
Beverly D'Angelo.
We know that.
Am I supposed to say it? Wait.
Okay, you can say, look at the camera and say, this is Beverly D'Angelo for Orange County tonight.
This is Beverly D'Angelo for Orange County tonight.
You did that so good. You must be in this business, huh?
Yeah, but I'm thinking of going professional.
Hi, Gene. Good to see you again.
Good to see you too.
Thank you all. And we're on Orange County Night and cable tonight, and also PBS special. We're doing a little special about Danny's life. And you're one of the longest supporters he ever had, and a Lebanese cousin, to say the least.
Well, that's for sure. I grew up in Detroit, and of course, he was my idol going back to when I was just about this high.
Right.
And Danny's legacy is just wonderful. St. Jude Children's Research Hospital, 35 years now, and doing miraculous things. We're all very inspired by what Danny has done, and onward and upward.
Looks great to us, Gene. You're looking fantastic.
Thank you so much.
Can we have a little interview with you later on, afterwards? All right. Thanks an awful lot. Thank you. That's our show from the Academy Awards tonight. Stay tuned next week, same time, and you know what you'll always see. Oh! Ooh! Ooh! Boy, you're on the town. Ooh!
That's Jay. That's
You're on the town with Mike Farah.